You're Cinnamon. You do know you're, what's her name again? Wait. We're finally making it happen. You're fired. Hey guys, Kim and welcome back to my Let's Play for The Sims 4 Sweet Dreams Legacy. In the last part, so much happened. Stella gave birth. Chase came back home. It was Christmas. Daydream died. It's really sad. I'm not laughing because it's, you know, something amusing, but it's just like so much happened. It's so upsetting. I did have Cody get a new look. So before he was just a pushover. He was not able to take himself seriously. So Missy didn't take him seriously as a man. And now he's kind of like has some time apart from her. And he needs to go to bed. They work out a lot by themselves. He's had some time apart from her to reflect on what he wants. And he's realized, you know, that she's only wanted me when, you know, her other romantic interest is no longer around. And even though that Missy does actually like him, does care about him, he was feeling very much like he's just been her support system and not really boyfriend material to her. With that in mind, I think he might end up with a girlfriend different from Misty, and he's just gonna keep his options open. Go over here and study. He's the type of guy to pull all-nighters. To pass his class, he will do whatever it takes. So he's going to study for the mathematics of biology, and then also he should study for the shoots, splicing shoots, and other genetic manipulations exam as well. Another from my repertoire, another skill has sufficiently advanced to the next level. One more step towards mastering everything. Wow. Oh wait, also I forgot to mention that I gave August a new haircut as well. I think it looks pretty good. I think he was just like, you know, my hair's too much to keep up with right now. I just want to focus on school. I don't want anything getting in the way, so he cut it down a little bit, which is good. At least it's not unkempt. Also, Ledger got proposed to by Vienna in the last part. Are they really engaged? They are. These Sims are engaged to be wed. Save the date. 2 Sims, 1 heart. Wow. So yeah, that came up as a prompt, and I was like, I really wanted them to date way more before they got engaged, but I think we'll just have them have like a long engagement instead. Because it's just like, we just had a wedding. It's just too soon. I feel like he wants to take it a little bit slower with her and just take it very seriously. He cares about her a lot, and he doesn't want to rush into anything. Actually, I don't know if I can have him cook anything. I feel like his cooking skill is not all that. Oh, it's not bad. Alright, so I'm gonna have him make some breakfast for everybody. The toilet's broken, I see that. Well, the handyman himself can come down and fix it. And it can give his handiness a boost. Unless it says, he's too uncomfortable to do it because he needs to eat. Like, no ma'am, no sir. Uh-oh, looks like something has shorted out all power and electricity in this unit. Call the property owner to sort out the problem or attempt to fix it yourself. Well, I need the oven. Can I have him fix the oven? No. I don't think he's capable of that yet. Wow. Repair or replace all broken or electrical objects. No. We could repair it, but he could die. I think his handiness skill is like the beginner. Oh, heck no. We're hiring a repair service for all this stuff. Absolutely not. Like, the fridge is busted. The computer's busted. Is everything? That's a shared space, so probably not. That's probably fine. Wait, is it something to do with this back here, the power box? Fully operational. It could have fooled everyone else. Allegedly, it's still working, so we'll have to call the property owner as well, because, like, look, you're holding this up from getting some food. So the guy's gonna be like, let's just order some pizza and call it a day, so we don't have to wait on this guy to get here. Oh, we have bills to pay. What? No, don't wave at me. Get in the house. Are you serious? Boy, if you don't. I need you. My TV, everything. Hurry up. He's like, where do I start? Your place is a mess. Your house is poorly designed. He's like, thanks, we didn't ask for notes. We just need you to come fix it. Oh. Okay, so interestingly, I've thought about this. I thought maybe Elle would want to pursue a relationship with August, but he's so has his nose so deep in books that he doesn't want to do that. And I thought maybe he has like, maybe this will make him realize, you know, I have a tiny crush on Elle, and he'll be like, oh, I can't decide that for you. I don't know. I have bias with my feelings towards you, so I can't say. So we'll see what she comes back with like her decision. I can tinker. Wait, he's like, no, I'm out. Yo, this is too much. Get me out of here. You don't pay me enough for this joint. What? Oh, this was the one that was short-circuiting. Oh, I'm gonna give them the money back. But I don't understand because it wasn't connected to their unit. I guess he was just going to repair it anyway. Maybe I paid for nothing. Okay, he's just still repairing everything. Great job sorting out the electrical failure problem. As a result, the unit rating went up. Okay. Okay, we need to for real be like, yo, we need to talk to the property owner because y'all could have died in a situation like that. Everything looks fixed up and in ship shape. Time for me to go. That would be 132 simoleons. Oh, charge it to the property owner. That's not right to charge us. So we arrived with Misty, and I wanted her to actually try to book an audition for her next role. So we have Desi Adventures looking for actors and actresses who have mastered the art of sultry stares and dramatic gasps. Gasps? Like the Great Gatsby. Yeah, that. Desi Adventures enters its 34th season. Tune in each week to see who is dating who is fighting who is what? Other surprise twists. So I thought this was like Pirates of the Caribbean, but since it's a series, maybe not. Wild Flames, casting the next goofy but lovable romantic interest for season 6 of Wild Flames. Under the stars, in the leaf piles, in between the sleeping bags. Ooh, flames of romance burn hot around the lake. At Camp Wilderness, tune in for laughs and love with all your favorite camp counselors. So it's like, what direction do we want to go with Misty? Do we want her to have a role on an action adventure show or on a soap opera? I feel like she's going to go the soap opera route, so we're going to do this. She has the fitness level skill 5, but she also has comedy level 3, so let's go for it. I got the part, as I should. And they're like, okay, Misty, the pressure's on. Make sure you will bring it. So we already have level 3, we're good to go. The matter of the gig is we'll see what scenes we'll have to practice. But Misty, I gave her a new hairstyle and some new outfits because I felt like she's ready for a change. She's going to do that often. I also want her to go to the modeling agency today. Meeting with them. Hey, Cookie. Meeting with them about the editorial she just did with the gasoline, or what's it called? Life in the Fast Lane photo shoot. So she's going to go with her assistant. Oh, that was Elle, not her assistant. And hopefully check out how the photos turned out. So that will be exciting. Elle's just like, I feel really bad for your cousin. Like, I know I was rude and everything. And I thought she walked in. I know I was so rude and I was so self-centered about what happened. And I just wanted to apologize to you. And she's like, no, Elle, you need to actually talk to her for yourself. Isn't she your bandmate as well? She's, yeah, I don't think I'm ballsy enough to go talk to her about it. She's like, well, you need to fix it. Like, that's between you and her. She's like, I thought you were like her, like, bodyguard, the way you act sometimes. She's like, look, ha, cute, but no, you need to talk to her yourself. She's busy with the baby right now and her man who just came back. Not that I'm happy about the fact he left, but at least he had the guts and the gall to come back. At least he had the boldness to come back and apologize. You could do the same. It's just like such an incredible space to be. I'm gonna go ahead and bring everyone here, all the supermodels, and let's go here together. She's gonna be like, hey, Winnie, I wanted to talk to you about how the photos turned out. She's like, why are you talking to me? Go talk to the dusty photographer that you had take your photos, okay? And she's just like, yeah, he did, but like, doesn't he work for you? And she's like, oh, I cannot be bothered with this right now. I don't know if everyone showed up here, but Cinnamon's like, hey, girl, I've heard about you. She's like, oh, my gosh. You're Cinnamon. You do know what's her name again? Wait. Yes. You do know you're Cinnamon Crisp, right? Like, I'm pretty sure I had an Applejack cereal named after you. Oh, my gosh. Isn't that like an Apple Jacks flavor? She's like, ugh. Don't be cute. Otherwise we'll get along pretty fine. So she's walking on. She's gonna ask for a hug if she will let her. She's like, oh my gosh, it's Cinnamon Crisp right here, right now. I look up to you so much. I want to be a supermodel on your caliber one day. She's like, no, I'm not comfortable with hugs. Not that I, want to take time for a fan, but I'm just not comfortable with that. She looks drunk. I don't know why. She's cross-eyed. Maybe that's part of what's going on. Can I at least get a picture with you? Like, I'm actually an up-and-coming model myself. Oh, really? Why, Grace? Please? And she's like, okay, that's fine. There's no hugs today, okay? She's like, okay, that's fine, too. I'm posting this all over Insta, if you don't mind. And she's like, yeah, it's fine. Look, I get photographed all the time. Some people, of course, would not want to be posted because they get posted all the time. But she's like allowing it. Oh, there she is. I don't know why she's outside. All right, so everyone's coming in. All the supermodels. Winnie is, of course, the retired supermodel, but she's, hold up. She knew her before, first of all. What? It says Misty now has 100,873 followers. Are you serious? So now they're all gonna actually sit in here and prepare for the next meeting to discuss what photo shoots are up ahead, get everyone's calendars coordinated. So of course Mallory's gonna come over and be part of the conversation as her assistant and just sitting in on everything. Wait, where are you gonna sit? No. Okay, everyone needs a seat. But they're like, okay, ladies, for this next item, what are we thinking? We have a fashion show coming up in a week, don't we? To showcase the spring collection. And she's like, look, Heiji's like, yeah, whatever. Like, as long as I'm first in line in this fashion show, I don't care about any other details. She's like, yeah, well, it's about more than just you, Heiju, which is funny coming from her. And then Sweet Ebony is just, also I need her back here. Sweet Ebony is just like, well, you know, really as long as everyone's ready, everyone's gotten their fits done, you should be good to go. Trust the process, Winnie, trust the process. And then Cinnamon's like, yeah, I mean, we've been in this business for like how long now? We can handle this. And we're going to be so ready for our Paris and also Hawaii shoots in a couple weeks as well. And she's like, what is this about Paris? And she's like, well, not for you to know, Winnie's saying, but the girls and I are going to Paris. And we're going to Maui very soon to do photo shoots there. And she's like, I would love that. She's just sitting here admiring everybody. And she's like, can I come? And Winnie's like, are you part of this agency? She says, yes, I am. Then you're coming. Duh. So it's been like, she's very brusque, but you know, she's like, oh my gosh, I get to go. What is happening here? Oh my. First of all, Thornton Bailey is here. And she's like, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, Thornton Bailey's here. Thornton Bailey. He's like the biggest movie star Hollywood's ever seen. Next is Sky King, of course. So she wants to try to get to know him as well. He's too busy being snapped by the paparazzi. She's like, that's gonna be me one day, sooner than y'all think. Then Winnie won't be acting like she doesn't know me. So you know how Misty actually was doing the photo shoot and she flirted with him and he didn't want to receive her advances, so she got mad at him and told him off. Well, guess who just got here? None other than Warren Workman, who is her partner in the photo shoot. So I feel like she's gonna want to apologize to him because again, she's seen the error of her ways because of, you know, coming to an understanding with after Scout's passing, just how self-absorbed she's been and how she could stand to come down several notches in humility. Aw. He's like, let bygones be bygones. I don't hold anything against you. Look, I've seen new talent like you all the time, and it's just the way it is. I've come to understand it. It doesn't make it right, but I already know that people can get a big head. Honestly, if I felt rejected too, I'd probably try to push you away after that to protect my own self. Just like, it's water under the bridge. It's completely fine. She's like, oh my gosh, thank you. You're a really nice guy. I didn't know I'd meet someone like as kind as you in the industry. It's like, nah, don't sweat it. I'm sure there's other guys like me out there. Maybe it's a needle in a haystack, but I think you'll find someone. She's like, yeah, I don't know if about dating anyone else. It's like, well, is there someone you have your eye on other than me? She's like, well, there's this one guy I liked, and I felt like I took him for granted, and now I think he's moved on. Maybe he has another girlfriend, or he's looking at someone else, and he's like, well, you know, c'est la vie. Things can happen. But if he's really meant for you, he'll come back to you. Well, I don't know about that. I mean, maybe I'm not right for him. Maybe he can get better than me. And he's just like, Listen, sweetheart, I just think that you need to give yourself a break. Show yourself some grace. And just maybe after you've given the guy some space, you could try again. And she's like, oh my gosh, thank you. Like, you're actually the best. Everyone's fainting in the background. She's like, oh my gosh, thank you. You're the best. It's like, no problem. Hey, if you want to hang out sometime, feel free to let me know. I mean, I definitely have a cool place we could hang out at. And she's like, oh my gosh, that'd be so exciting. Thank you so much. Also, by the way, are you going to this Maui photo shoot and the Paris one? And, oh, are you in the fashion show coming up? And he's like, well, actually, yeah. We don't have many male models on hand right now. They're in the process of scouting, so, you know, there'll be more guys like me coming in soon enough. Oh my gosh, that's amazing. So, it is late at night. We're probably going to head home with Mallory, and then actually I'm going to switch households over because we have some other stuff to tend to. I gave Chase a haircut because I was just like, you know, I think after he came back from Paris, he was ready to call it quits on just certain habits he has. He wants to go through counseling because he didn't have a good relationship with his parents, and that's why he was so scared of being a dad. Just wanted to have a fresh start, especially with New Year's being next week. So I felt like it was a good opportunity. Everyone needs to go to sleep though, because it is late. So aw, they're together though. Actually, you need some food too. But what I was going to do is I actually want them to go into the record label, because the thing is they have not talked to Steven, who owns the label, about their relationship status, and and it is actually in breach of his contract, so they have to let him know, and it's just gonna not be fun. Where are you throwing this away? Oh, I'm like, why are you throwing away everything right now? You know, love, we have to go in tomorrow, being today. We have to go in and talk to the boss man. You know that, right? She's like, yeah, but you know, I think it may not be so bad. And he's like, no, I know Steven better than you know Steven. He does not give anyone second chances. Well, you know, even if I have to go down, I'm not going to take you with me. So if I need you, I will keep the identity of you concealed. She's like, how? You can't do that. He's like, I'm going to try my best. I'll just say I got involved with the talent. And he doesn't even need to know who that is, who that involves. I mean, after all, his daughter was trying to get with me as well. So maybe this won't blow back on you at all. She's like, no, we're in this together. I remember what we talked about on our honeymoon. We're married. We have a daughter together. I don't care what's going to happen. I'm going to be there every step of the way with you. And so she is determined to be there through it all. He's like, wow, I am so thankful for you, Stella. And I'm so glad I came back to you. Otherwise, I would have been missing out on you forever. Oh, the baby's crying. Here it begins. She's like, okay, oh my gosh, I'm going to go take care of her. Look, you need to rest. I mean, we're both going in together, but you ultimately need just go to our room and relax, because I know it's not going to be a good time for us. And so he's like, okay, I'm going. So we're here with baby Roxy, who they had in the last part, and she's a cute girl. Aw, stinky but cute. I don't know who she's going to look the most like and what she's going to do for her career, but we have a lot of time to think about that. But I would say, like I said, Stella's probably 20 now. He's 22, so they're very young. They just got married and had a child pretty quickly. In real life time, it'd have to be like 9 months after they got married. In The Sims, it was only a couple days. So a lot is moving very fast. But that's kind of what their whole relationship has been. Let's be straight up here. So maybe because of the fact he's having to have a tough talk, he's going to psych himself up and practice his speech to see what he's going to have to say. He's like, okay, so, sir, I fell for someone, and we have a baby, and oh boy, this is not good. First he's hyping himself up, then he's going to practice his speech. Okay, got it. Sir, I've been a loyal employee for the past 5 years, working for your company. I've kept true to everything you've told me. Never once have I broken a rule until now. And, oh, this is bad. He's trying so hard, but he's not exactly sticking the landing. Now, I still feel like he's going to be tentative with his child because of his family history. I feel like he'll be shyly approaching her. He has a great relationship with her by default, but I feel like he's still a little nervous at the thought of it. So he's going to be like, hey there, little thing. He's like, how do I talk to this girl? I don't know. But at the same time, he also finds himself very fond of her already. So there's two sides of himself warring with each other. The trauma part, and then the part of him finding that he loves her. She's coming from, you know, the two of them, and he finds she's pretty special to him. So he's just gonna take care of some things before they head out. I wanted Stella to get some good sleep, and she's ready. All right. I thought the baby said "wee wee," like you're speaking French already. If you guys get that reference, let me know. But he's actually from Paris, so I think it also makes sense. We're just coming in, and we're gonna talk to Steven. So she's like, "Don't be nervous," and then Ray's like, "Hey, why haven't I seen you around here in like forever?" He's like, "Hey, you look nice today." He's just trying to butter her up. You look great. Ray, have you changed something? She's like, "Oh my gosh, you like noticed? Oh, you're so hot for me." He's like, please, you know what I said, we can't be together." So yeah, it's so awkward. And then Elle is here as well. And she hasn't really talked to Stella since she gave birth to the baby. They're just going to talk a bit, catch up, and she's like, "Hey, I haven't seen you since, you know, your baby shower." She's like, "Yeah, things have been so busy. We actually came in today before we were gonna record, or rather after we record, to talk to the boss." So she's like, "Oh my gosh, does he know that you're married and you have a kid together?" She's like, "That's the thing we gotta talk to him about after this." So, oh, he's already in here. Oh boy. He's like, he's doing business. I think I'll have them do the meeting after they start cutting the album. So I'm gonna have them come in here together, make sure that they can start recording. So I wanted him to do this because I have Nicholas and Chase as the sound engineers. So I will have him produce a track for them. I really don't know what any of these are supposed to be. I don't know if they're pop. This is rock. It's the only thing I know. Yome, Rubave, Plonky Zombre. Let's try this one and see what happens. And Ray's like, "I'm ready. Everyone move aside. Make sure I sound good, Chase, okay?" And she's just flirting with him still. He's like, that would take more than what I could do to make you sound good, but he's gonna keep that to himself. Oh, here we go. And just pretend that they're in there recording. So she's gonna pick up her guitar, and then I'm gonna also add Elle so I can make sure she's also gonna play. Girl, get off the piano. You're supposed to be singing, if that's what you call it. So she's gonna be mean to her as per usual. She's like, "Get out of here." She's like, "You better be nice to me. Don't forget who you're working for. My daddy runs this whole thing." Have fun using that excuse for the rest of your life. Steven is not supposed to be playing. Just ignore them. I have it set a certain way so that way I make sure everyone does their thing. But she's gonna go ahead and sing a different song, I guess, and just pretend they're recording their album. We're finally making it happen. How did it sound? Oh gosh. Oh, Steven's noticing her. He's like, "My, you look a little bigger than the last time I saw you," which is so rude to say. And she's like, trying to keep singing and ignore him. And he's like, he hasn't seen her wedding ring yet because it's covered up by her sweater, but he's just like, "You look a little different there." And she's like, "Oh gosh, what is happening right now?" She's gonna pick up her guitar and play that part next. But yeah, he's finishing the first track. Really, it's not gonna be a whole album yet. It's just like, it takes time to make a whole album, but it's like the first track of many. But it sounds good. And I feel like it's a sound that they were required to make them. They want a completely different sound than the one that you're hearing right now, but they're forced to because Steven thinks that's the only way to showcase Ray's unique sound. Where is she? I don't know why she left. The gathering's still happening. She's like, "I can't believe this right now. Ugh. Get out of my way. I'm the one that's gonna sing around here." Even though she cannot sing at all. She's literally at probably level 1 or not even that much. And then Chase is doing the best he can to try to fix it in editing and post. Oh my gosh. She's like, "Oh, how's that? Do you like that, Chase?" He's like, maybe try another variation." She's like, "You got it. I have so much to give. I could sing anything." Like, I am the next big thing. Like, do I have to stop him at some point? Oh gosh, he sounds so bad. Okay, what happens if I stop him? Yeah, I had him doing that. For some reason, it didn't finish. Okay. I know Misty has her audition soon, but I think she can do that without me there. She's like, anyway, she wants to come over here and flirt with Chase. She's like, it's her favorite pastime. Although I think she was supposed to be pursuing some other relationship. But she's gonna be like, you know, my daddy, he's been running this place for like ever, since before I was even born. He's like, yeah, I'm trying to produce something here. And she's like, listen, if you want to stay in this business, you need to make time for me. Like, forget the dumb stuff. And Stella's like, listen, Ray, lay off. What we need to be focusing on right now is the music. She's like, lay off, okay? He's busy. Can't you see that? And you need to stop flirting with him. She's like, excuse me? Who are you to talk? Who do you think you are to get involved in this at all? You work for me, remember? But yeah, she's just gonna keep trying to pick a fight with her. And by the way, that outfit looks atrocious. Like, all those patterns, that went out of style back in what, like the 60s? What is that? You wouldn't know taste if it bit you, Stella. You're just mad at me because you can't get with my husband. She said, what? What do you mean husband? Who's your husband? Chase. He's my husband. And that just shocks her into oblivion. She's like, excuse me? What do you mean? Chase is not your husband. That can't be right. And Stella's not the type to be spiteful, but she's like, I've had enough of you trying to put the moves on my husband. And also, he's the father of my child. What? You're lying. You're so lying right now. And she says, actually, I'm not. But think what you want to think. So she's like, whatever. I don't believe you. Chase would never get with a bumpkin like you. You better take that back or else. Don't you put your hands on me, first of all. You better apologize to me, Stella. Apologize to you. You're the one that shoved me. She doesn't look as angry as she is right now. Shove you? You better be glad I didn't knock you over. So she's gonna be like, Daddy, where are you? Daddy, what about my career? Can you believe this brat Stella has been messing with me? And you're one to talk to call her a brat. She's like, how dare you let her be in the band? I want her out right now. Get her out of here. Ray, sweetheart, this is not the way things have to work. She needs to be in this band with you. She's like, why? She is what's keeping you together. I don't want to say this to you, but you can't sing. She's like, what? You never told me I couldn't sing. And he said, well, I don't want to crush your confidence. She's like, worst day of my life ever. So she's going to storm in here and sit at the desk as though she's the CEO and running the place. She absolutely will not take the standing down. So I don't know if he's done. It's taking forever. Well, we can pretend, but I really want an actual copy of his work before he got fired. Because I'm going to have him come in here. Nicholas is like, hey, Ray, what are you doing at your dad's desk? She's like, I'm handling business. I'm going to snoop through Stella's files and see if I can find some dirt on her. Surely it's something that will get her out of my band and get the spotlight back on me. You really have to go that far? She's like, you don't get to tell me what to do. You work for me too. So he's like, why have you assembled this meeting? What do you have to tell me? And so Stella's gonna be like, well, sir, and Chase cuts her off. No, Stella, I got this. And I figured it should come directly from me. Everyone's out here, and he's like, what is it? So then he says, sir, I actually have to tell you that, well, you know, I've been a loyal employee for the past several years, and I didn't mean to break any commitment to you or to the company. He says, out with it, man. I kind of sort of maybe flirted with the talent. And he says, excuse me? You did what? You know, Stella, I married her. And we had a baby together. And Ray's like, what? It is true. Oh my gosh, no. Chase, you can't be telling me that. You can't. And she's gonna be like, there's no way. There's no way you could be with someone like her. I'm prettier and, like, rich. How could you pick her over me? Look, I'm not gonna tolerate you disrespecting my wife any longer. I tolerated it enough because I was working for your dad. But I'm not gonna do that anymore. You crossed the line way too many times, Ray. I'm not gonna stand for that anymore. I looked after you since you were a teenager for your dad's sake, but I'm not gonna do that. And Steven says, well, is this all you have to say for yourself? He said, yeah, I guess. I mean, I don't know if you're gonna change your mind about your decision with the contract, which he says. So he says, you already know my answer. I will not tolerate any insubordination. You messed up the moment you decided you valued this girl more than you did me and the company. You're fired. You seem to forget you're easily replaceable. I don't care if you've given me 5 years, 10 years. The minute you messed up like that is the minute you're out of here. So he's like gonna go off on him a bit as well and say, I'm going to kick you out of the label. effective immediately. And if you ever want to work in this town again, have fun trying with that. Because one word from me ruins everything for you. No, sir, please. I didn't. It wasn't like I was trying to be disloyal to you or anything. You messed with the wrong one. I could have you blacklisted so easily. What are you planning to do to make it up to me? You're out of here. So he kicks him out of the record label. Does it happen? Effective immediately. I want all your stuff packed up. Get out. I want it out of the desk. Yep, he is gone. And he's going to say it to Nicholas as well. If you want to end up like him, I dare you to try to date any of the other talent. Your sim should have been nicer to the club. They were kicked out, so he's no longer working for the record label. And Ray's like, that's what he deserves, honestly. And Steven's going to talk to Stella and be like, Stella, you're on thin ice here. I didn't put in your contract that you couldn't date any of my employees. But I want to tell you something right now, girl. If you ever think you can cross me like this again, I'm going to kick you off this label. You're going to lose every little glimmer of hope you had of a career. And you're going to be plastered all over the town with it. I'm going to soil and ruin your reputation, which is absolutely terrible. Sir, how could you threaten me like this? He says, I dare you to try me. And I think Ray's going to take it to heart and not change her heart yet. But she's going to be like, what does Stella have that I don't have? Why did she choose her over me? So she's going to be like, you know what I have to do? I got it. I'm going to make myself look like Stella. That I'll show him. Then he'll come crawling back to me. She's going to just do that a little bit more gradually with the wardrobe. But the first step, she's like, I'm dyeing my hair. And she's like, Daddy, book me an appointment with the nearest salon. I need to do this. Why? He's like, okay. He's not really paying close attention to her reasoning. But I think this is really nice, like, a look for her. But she's going to kind of get like, Chase is going to be mine. He's going to come crawling back to me. Yay. Okay, we finished our term. We got... Tell me what I got. I assume he passed because he only has 5 classes now. I think he can knock out 3 and then just have 2 more left for his last term. Biomes of the world, birth, growth, aging, and blood, cell battle, how bodies fight disease. He's so close to being done. It's so exciting. And he's going to be a doctor and a ledger. Up in atoms, the gravity of general relativity. Robots of land, sea, and sky. Although, should I have... Instead, I'm going to have him do a robotics class and have him just take 2 classes. Because I do want him to get his robotics skill up easier when I'm not playing him. Ew, I hate loans. Ew. A perfect GPA. He's going to graduate with honors. Oh my gosh. Especially so exciting because I'm not playing him all the time. So I'm going to make sure he gets some coffee, gets something to eat. And we're going to rock this out. I'm so excited for him. He's going to graduate after the next term. So even if we don't get to have our high school graduation, guys, that we were meant to have, I will probably have them do their college graduation. That's okay. Stella and Elle and Misty won't have the graduation, but the game didn't give it to me this time. So Cody is over here, and I feel like he's going to chat with Ledger about everything. He's like, what's up, my man? Did you grow out your facial hair? Did you grow out a beard? He's like, yeah, I joined the beard life. So he's like, oh, do you have a lady friend in your life? And he's going to say, not yet, but I've decided to keep my options open, you know. I know I talked about Misty and everything, but maybe we should just be friends. Maybe that's better for us. But, you know, I've heard on your front you're engaged. He's like, yeah, Vienna proposed to me. I never thought she'd be the one to get down on one knee, but I'm just so glad to know she wants me that much. And even before we finish school, I don't know, maybe we'll wait to get married till after we finish and graduate. But so that's a great idea, dude. I'm just so happy for you. So he's like, have you decided what you want to do with your life? He's like, no, man. I mean, I'm failing out of school right now, and this job feels almost like a dead-end job because I'm just not interested in maintenance. I almost hate it. So he's going to have to see what career he's going to have to focus on. But I'm going to have you get to work and also go to the bathroom. Girl, let me not find out you didn't go. I got to do this again. This is the one she went for, so let's do it again. Now I'm going to make sure she gets to her audition. I'm going to make sure she gets to her gig. She's going to be there this time. Like, enough. Instead, we're going to focus on just recording a video for today. So let's study the trends, see what's popular. Oh, Gray's here. Well, He's not the most faithful guy. Let's just put it that way. Gray's like, look, I don't like you either. You gave me so much flack. And she's like, gee, I wonder why. Oh, celebrity life, playful vlog, travel, and photography. Okay. Well, how interesting for her, because she is so obsessed with celebrities. She's going to go ahead and reply to some comments, hype her next video, promote old videos, and then hop on the bandwagon and hopefully record something cool. Also, it disappeared from her inventory now too, so we will go ahead and do another fashion tips vlog, because all of these I don't think she can do without me bringing her streaming setup thing, like the drone or the steaming bot. She's gained so many followers though. Unfortunately, she's not where she can get a brand created, but as a supermodel, she'll get there. Trust and believe. It worked before, but now she's just wearing, oh, there we go. She got that red dress from Jonas Brothers. That's what the red dress they were talking about. But yeah, she's just going to do another fashion video, especially now she had a successful editorial shoot called Life in the Fast Lane. And yeah, she's just going to detail all about that and help people to know, you know, what is going to be up and coming in spring and hype up the fashion show. That'll be the spring looks that they're going to be showcasing. I think I have an idea how I'm going to do the fashion show. I think having all the supermodels in my household and then inviting people through clubs or the MCC is the way to do it. But yeah, she's like, this is the look for the summer. But hey, you're never too early to start with that either. So this will be spring fashions. Get in the know. Or spring trends, get in the know. Cody's gonna be like, hey, long time no see, missed. I mean, we just saw each other like Christmas, right? It's been really good to be around you again. Oh, here she go. And she's like, yeah, hey. I edited a video for you, by the way. If you are still interested in being my editor. He's like, yeah, I'm always interested in that. Well, at least for now. I'm still trying to figure out what I want to do with my life. But that's something I know I'm passionate about, so I'm glad to help out. She's like, really? Thanks. So he's going to edit her video for her. But yeah, he's like, I'm on it, Mist. And I definitely want her brand to be like the Butterfly Mist spray or whatever it's called when I get the chance, because duh, it would be a missed opportunity. Now, I don't know if Gray and Champagne are still together because MCC, but Misty would not want anything to do with him. She's going to sit with Cody again while he edits her videos, just like old times before things got awkward. They kind of always were awkward, but it's the thought that counts. Oh, what does August want? Here we go. And then her assistant is booking it. Why is Cinnamon here? Oh my gosh, you can be like, oh, Cinnamon, you showed up at my actual house right now? And she's gonna attempt an introduction again. She's like, Cody, I gotta go. I'm sorry. I'm not taking you for granted, I promise. He's like, no sweat. Don't worry, it's fine. They look like they're still together. I could check. Maybe. Oh, yeah. So she didn't find out he cheated on her with Ray a little bit. Wow. But did we really expect Gray to be a great guy? Not really. Wait, how are you able to talk to her but not Misty? Huh? Apparently she's close with Cinnamon, which is interesting. She's gonna be like, oh, are you sick, sweetie? Oh, it's the gross air, whatever. So, it's okay. You know, I know things have been rough for you lately. I've heard that you were going through some struggle. She's like, yeah, it's been an awful breakup. That's nothing I really want to talk about, but thank you for offering, you know, an ear, offering a shoulder to cry on. I want her to talk to her, but somehow Mallory's able to, and not her? Interesting. Let's see if she can now. Alright, he's still adding some things. Hopefully it turn out good. Evil? Who are you talking to? The heck is this man? Kareem Haynes. Why would such a sweet sim talk to such a awful one? Like, what? Did she actually get to talk to Cinnamon? She's like, Misty, it's done. She's like, let me see. And she's like, oh my gosh, this is like excellent, Cody. Not Cody. No, it is Cody. She's like, this is excellent, thank you. It's like, no problem. I'll catch you around sometime. Yeah? She's like, yeah, okay. So she's gonna upload it, and thanking Cody once again for his absolute genius. So he's actually gonna probably go on, oh wow, she had more than that. In the next part, we will have Misty go to her audition, go to her gig. We'll have maybe the fashion show. We'll have Chase discovering what he has to do next because he's fired. But I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you all next time. Bye, guys.